Hi friends, we are in Dholi. As you know, Ashoka was the great king of Kalinga and also India. If you go through the Shila rock edict, Shila is a Odia term, that is your Ashokan inscription. I am here in Dholi to see this script was written in Brahmi and Prakrit language. And it is very difficult to decipher those languages. In ancient times, Prakrit language and Brahmi script was the most important medium of instruction, medium of communication. And Ashoka was the first king to materialize that language in his rock inscription. There are 14 major rock edicts. Among them, 2 are special rock edicts. And here in Dholi, you will find 13 rock edicts. And the 13 rock edict says regarding Kalinga war, that is Battle of Kalinga, in the year 261 BC. So let's have some important discussion about those inscriptions in a 5 to 10 minutes. You see, this is rock edicts of Ashoka. It was first deciphered in the year 1837. Some people say James Prinsep has deciphered this script, this Brahmi script. But here it is mentioned that Lieutenant M. Kito deciphered first time that inscription. And if you analyze those rock edicts, you will find Ashoka was cruel and also Ashoka was benevolent king. In the first part of Ashoka life, you will find he was very cruel. He killed 99 brothers, sparing only young one, Tisha. Tisha was the only brother of Ashoka. He was escaped, but 99 brothers were killed by Ashoka. And after Kalinga war, he was converted into Buddhism by Upagupta, the great advisor of Ashoka. And if I analyze here, you see, Rock Edict 1 says, Ashoka was not in favor of killing animals. So here it is mentioned animal. Killing of animal was prohibited. Rock Edict 1. Rock Edict 2, if you read this sentence, you will find human and animal beings for medicinal treatments and plantation of medicinal herbs. Different types of medicinal plants, different types of herbs, those were planted by Ashoka. So what is the importance of this rock edict? In modern times, deforestation, cutting trees is the cause of global warming, climate change. So it is the high time to imbibe those Ashokan rock edict, second rock edict philosophy to save this world. So rock edict second says to save this world by plantation, by saving trees, the natural resources. Anyway, if you see Rock Edict 3, Ashoka ordered officials for tour every 5 years to propagate moral codes. If you see all the major constitution of world, it may be French constitution, it may be Indian constitution, or Bill of Rights, or Code of Conduct, you will find that morality was emphasized, fraternity was emphasized, the real value of human civilization was emphasized. And if you see Rock Edict 4, you will find he also ordered the same thing, your morality and propagation of religion. Rock Edict 5, you will find appointment of this term Mahamatras. Later we will discuss that original script. Mahamatras for upliftment of different sects. Rock Edict 7, self-control, that is practice of brahmacharya, that is self-continence means non-attachment, feeling of divineness. And Rock Edict 8, in the 10th year of his enactment, he went to Sambodhi. Sambodhi is a word you have to understand, which was followed by Brahmins and Samanas, and we people say also sometimes sermon. Anyway, please remember one formula: Ra, Bha, Sa, Ka. Ra, Rajgir, Bha, Vaishali, and your Ka, Kashmir, like this. So it says about those sermons. See this rock edict 9 recommended for the practice of morality. Again, morality is coming here, and if you see here also morality. So he emphasized morality. And rock edict 10 says again morality. He proclaimed that morality is the only act of fame and glory. As you know, in modern times, fame is the perfume of heroic deeds. Ashoka was the great hero. Hero is by deeds, not by action, not by false actions, not by false promise. So politicians, the bureaucrats, the young mass, the youth of this nation, youth of world should follow this vital point, that fame and glory can be established by following all these cream of Ashokan institution. And Rock Edict 14 says that way of morality. Again you see, these are the cream words. Morality is here. Again morality is here. Mahamata is here. And also you will find somewhere, this is also morality. What I mean to say, morality, liberty, equality, fraternity, fraternization of great intellectuals was the motto of great King Ashoka. Anyway, now we will discuss these major points, special rock edicts. You see special rock edicts again about this Mahamantras, what we have discussed here. And special rock edicts 2 says Mahamantras again for Tosali. You see Tosali is the term. Tosali was the main city in the Ashokan Empire. Anyway, what I mean to say, that my dear friends, my dear countrymen, dear youth people, please follow the path followed by Ashoka. Though he was cruel, but in latter part of his life, he became servant. He became very benevolent. So he took care about the subjects of his kingdom. So anyway, I request cameraman to show the original script of Ashoka. Let's see that. You see, this is the original Brahmi script and Prakriti script, Prakriti language, and it was deciphered in the year 1837. So please remember, it is for 1,000 years for human civilization and human upliftment. So this is the original script. You can visualize. If you see this original script, you will find that those culture and those religion. Thank you very much. Wish you happy learning.